My family protected me from the monsters as I took my last schizophrenia pill. When I opened my eyes,
Your family was
only
gone?
the monsters remained.
Oh, your family weren't real, but the monsters were real. We're going to be checking out some 2-sentence horror stories. Let's see if I get spooked. Ooh.
Count backwards from 100, said the dentist. As I slipped into unconsciousness, I saw the hand that held the drill drift from my mouth to my eye.
Oh!
Trapped and starving in a world.
Oh, so they really are 2 sentences. Duh, Prince. Like, it says it in the title. Come on, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not going to pause it so much. I'm going to start from the beginning again just because it's like crazy.
As I slipped into unconsciousness, I saw the hand that
you finna lose an eyeball
drift from my mouth to my eye.
Gonna be down an eyeball.
Trapped and starving in a World War I trench, I gave my last ration to my best friend and partner.
That's more of like a plot twist. I wouldn't call that horror. Your best friend and your partner? Okay. I'm glad you're dying.
Adolf seemed so passionate about having a future in politics. It would...
Oh! It's World War I! Oh my gosh! I just said I was gonna stop pausing. Look at me. Silly me.
Seemed so passionate about having a future in politics.
This is World War I.
It would be wrong to let him die.
Oh my gosh.
I love going to the beach and watching the difference between the low and high tides. Although this tide has been very low for quite some time. No one will ever believe you, he said with a shimmering grin as he held the knife. I tried to stop him from taking it from me, but with each bloody thrust into his own chest.
Whoa!
I knew the police would never believe it really was a suicide.
Wait, what?
It really me. I tried to stop him from taking it from me.
Whoa!
Each bloody thrust into his own chest. I knew the police would never believe it really was a suicide.
That's wild, man.
The school jocks all gathered in a corner and started yelling at me. Don't, please, they begged as I aimed down my sights.
That is fucked up.
I
Damn.
took one last gulp of air as I continued sinking helplessly.
Should've got 2 gulps. Should've got 2 in,
I
bro.
opened my eyes under the sand just to see hundreds of bodies frozen in place.
Oh, that is
Their
scary.
eyes blinking frantically at me.
That's real scary.
My dad left 3 days ago. I hope he comes home soon.
He ain't coming
I don't
back.
think Mommy is supposed to be underwater this long.
Oh my gosh.
Do it. Do it, I whispered. Man, I love working on the suicide hotline.
Somebody fire him, please. Somebody please take his microphone and little earpiece away. Please. He said, do it, do it. I love working at a unaliving yourself hotline. What? Nah, that is nuts, man.
I finished telling her about my nightmare that involved a tragic car crash. That's strange. I had the same dream last night too, was the last thing she said before a tractor trailer began to swerve into our lane.
Woo!
I never thought my sleepwalking was a problem. That all changed when I woke up in the middle of murdering the family across the street.
You can't blame it on sleepwalking. That was all you, bruh.
I'm going through a lot of things right now, I jokingly said aloud to myself as my car continued to crash through the store's interior. I worked at an oil rig in the 70s.
Ooh, oil
One
rig.
day we drilled very deep down, hoping to find an
I bet you they woke up Cthulhu. They woke up Cthulhu. I feel it coming.
oil deposit. But instead, we were met with 1 billion screams.
Oh, that's scary. Where are those screams coming from?
They
Hell?
say that every time you learn something, a new wrinkle appears on your brain. After some investigation, I was angry to find out that my students didn't learn anything from
Oh
my lessons.
my gosh!
Did you know that the Center for Disease Control keeps a sample of every disease known to man
I
in
didn't know
an
that.
underground vault?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that some of those diseases can only be preserved inside of living human hosts?
Did not know that.
My son asked, "Mom, can I play with the kids in the basement?"
What
We
kids?
had just moved in. My doctor said the
This is
first
wild.
symptom is memory loss. My doctor said the first symptom is memory loss.
Nah, I should be laughing at that. This man repeated himself. I think you're on the first symptom, bro.
I must be a good boy. I must be a good boy, the dog kept repeating to himself. After being told so many times not to bark, he remained silent as he watched the serial killer silently sneak in through the window.
He thinks he's doing the right thing.
As they came around the corner, I lunged for the cage doors, screaming and pleading for help. "You have to get me out of here." I told you this haunted house has the most realistic actors. One of them laughed as they walked away. Today marks 12 years of sobriety for me. As I perched over my next victim,
That's your sobriety?
I realized
That's what you're addicted
this
to?
filled the void much
Oh.
better than alcohol ever did.
Oh, he traded one addiction for another. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Someone broke into my house today while my parents were out. I tried shaking the chains as hard as I could to get their attention, but the basement walls were too thick. My wife handcuffed me to the bed,
Okay, she a
took
little
my
freaky.
pants off, and winked at me, saying
Hey.
she would be right back.
You better come back.
It's been an hour now.
Okay, she's not coming
And
back.
all I smell is gas. The terror of sleep paralysis has plagued me for my entire life.
I have had sleep paralysis, I'll say twice, but there's only one time that I vividly remember. Like, I remember it like it was yesterday. Yo, sleep paralysis is real. I hope you never get it in your life. It is scary as shit. This should be scary.
Staring up at the crematory ceiling, I wish I'd known it would stay with me in death.
Oh, no!
My daughter told me about her imaginary friend that lives in the basement.
Oh, gosh. This is why I don't
I
have a
then
basement.
realized she found the body.
The body? Did you kill somebody? Mom? Whoa, I'm already loving these two Zenith horror stories, man. They're pretty good. Oh my gosh.
My family protected me from the monsters as I took my last schizophrenia pill. When I opened my eyes,
Your family
only
was gone?
the monsters remained. What's
Oh,
big-
your family weren't real, but the monsters were real. That's fucking scary. That's fucking scary, man.
Only the monsters
Only the
remained.
monsters remained.
What's big, yellow, and can't swim? A school bus full of children. It's okay, darling.
Was he the bus driver?
A school bus full of children. It's okay, darling. The new babysitter is here to put you to bed, my mother said as she hugged me and smiled at the young woman behind her. I'm surprised she couldn't feel me shaking as I looked upon the face that I'd been seeing outside my window.
Oh my gosh.
Look, Mommy, a giant snake. My son ran into the street to examine it,
Andy,
but
don't
he
trip over
began
it.
violently convulsing and
What was the
his
snake?
body went limp
What happened?
seconds after touching
An exposed
the fallen
wire?
wire.
Okay.
As she held my hand, she broke down sobbing and apologized to me again and again. That's probably a bad sign coming from a palm reader.
Oh.
I was driving in my car when I heard pounding in my trunk.
Oh, you kidnapped him?
I realized he wasn't dead.
Oh my gosh.
I decided to finally shoot the person that ruined my life.
Go ahead.
But as I pulled the trigger,
Oh, you're shooting yourself.
everything went dark.
Oh my gosh.
I never believed in hell
Oh,
until I heard screams from the well in my backyard.
cover it with cement. Don't think about
I
it.
always kept my family videotapes locked away in the basement. I can't risk giving clues to where my son's body is.
Yo, what is this?
I finally woke up with a serious pain in my stomach after being hit in the head. "You are awake," she said, as she continued to stitch the baby in me.
Ah!
She held her child warmly, happy she was finally a mother. She stepped over the once large and pregnant body of the woman her
Large?
husband had been
Damn.
seeing at night,
Oh.
wiping the blood off the knife on her skirt.
Oh, your husband was hitting it. He was hitting a big girl. Damn, that gotta hurt, bro.
My best friend said she was a cannibal. I thought she was joking until I saw her eating my sister.
Okay, that's straight to
The
the
principal
point.
of my son's school called me at work today to tell me my son pushed another kid while on a school excursion. I
Okay.
initially thought that this hardly warranted a phone call
Your son's all about
until
that
I
smoke.
remembered that my son's excursion was to the Grand Canyon.
Oh,
Battery at 1%. I looked at Earth one last time before
hell no. Now this is horror in and of itself, man. Going to space, the vast darkness and emptiness of space. I don't know how astronauts do it, but like I'm cool staying on Earth, staying on my little planet. I don't ever need to go to space, bro. Like if we ruin Earth and like we have to go to like Mars or some shit, bro, like would I even want to go, bro? I have a fear of space. It may be ridiculous to y'all, but it's normal to me.
Earth one last time before my suit ran out of power. I put up some pretty solid posts last night,
All right.
but I woke up this morning
You say you got bigger
and
tweets.
noticed that almost all of them got taken down.
By who?
I can't help but wonder if they made it past the fence this easy. Who's to say they aren't already inside?
Oh, you mean
I
like fence
kept
posts?
reminding the little boy that he was going to meet SpongeBob.
Oh no.
He eventually stopped crying.
Oh
And
no.
even helped me tie the bricks to his
Oh
feet.
no.
I framed the first letter I got as a police officer from a woman thanking me after I'd supported her through her daughter's suicide.
Okay.
I passed it in my hallway every day for nearly 8 years before realizing the handwriting was the same as on the girl's suicide note.
Oh! Oh! Oh, the mom did it! The mom did it! And you just realized it? And you're a cop? Shame on you, bro. They need to send you back to training, man.
I hum quietly as I rock my 1-week-old, kissing her forehead softly.
Okay.
The doctors are wrong. I just know she'll take her first breath soon.
Okay. That's sad.
Once there was an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly
Barnacle, like,
that
damn, bro.
everyone died.
What did I do to you? This from SpongeBob.
My wife approached me with a plate and asked, "Have you had enough or do you want more?" I
not
raised
hungry.
my hands in
Holy
surrender
shit, damn,
as I
bitch.
spat out blood. But
Dang.
it was a rhetorical question, as yet another dish shattered against my skull.
What did you do? Cheat on her?
With a smile, I told the genie I wished for happiness.
Oh,
laughed at me.
that's risky, man.
And with a snap, I felt my heart
Stop.
finally stop beating.
Wow.
A child growing
Scary.
up as an orphan is too terrible to think about. So I approached the sobbing girl, stepping over the bodies of her parents with the hammer raised once more.
He said, I want to spare you from the pain that I created for you. What a gentleman, right? Oh my God.
Gravity is a mere illusion and can be easily ignored if you use your brain enough.
So we can fly?
Wow, kids are really gullible these days.
Oh my
To myself,
God. He gonna make them jump.
watching them lining up at the window,
Oh my
which
gosh.
is on the 9th floor.
Oh no.
My grandfather has Alzheimer's. I've been removing one small body part per day, and he doesn't even know he's losing them.
Why are you doing this to your
Not
grandpa?
only are these the most severe sunburns I've ever seen, but she's deficient in vitamin D and protein,
You need vitamin D?
explained the doctor as she stood by the little girl's bed in the ER. After she left the room, the girl's father leaned over to his daughter
What are you about
and
to do to her?
whispered, "Sweetie, I know you were starving, but this is why we only feed at night."
Oh, they're
This set is
vampires.
falling apart.
Okay.
I told them the torpedo protection wasn't that good.
Y'all remember that submarine in the Billionaires?
It seems you have discovered an entirely new type of termite. I felt the terror rise in my chest as the doctor turned around with the x-rays.
Termites in your
This
chest?
also explains the aching you've been feeling in your bones.
Oh, they're eating your bones.
Thanks for
Ooh,
watching.
ooh. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I actually quite enjoyed myself. Nice little horror. A nice little horror for the night. A nice little horror for the night. Ooh, ooh, ooh.